All right. Just cut right to the chase there.
Beep, 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 beep.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I'm not happy with that outcome.
Well, there's probably a few things you're not happy. They're 3-0, of course, in favor
There's
of
a bunch
London.
of it, yeah.
And Battle of the 402 has begun, and London is here. And I don't just mean the team, the supporters are here, but London, the team, is here. And I think, this is a team that definitely says, oh, we're here to play, and no matter what's going on.
Well, absolutely. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong. London has always been a force to be reckoned with, season after season. The coaching staff and everybody at the Knights, they know.
Super duper.
They're good, and you got to expect a fight with them. And if you're not bringing your A game, this is what's going to happen.
But that being said, expect a fight with them. I mean, look at even here, even pregame, they're showing video of these two teams and what typically happens. We've seen a little bit of it out there. It's coming more, I think. But I'm not sure that's the way the Sarnia Sting needs to play this hockey game.
You know what? I agree. And you know what? The truth is, Dave, I'm not a big fan of Hunter hockey. I'm not a fan. Okay? I find that it tends to be very chippy. It tends to be, that let's just get under their skin and then take advantage of every opportunity you get when they're losing their minds because you're beating them into submission,
Right.
I mean, this is the Philadelphia Flyers of the 70s all over again.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they basically beat up any team that presented any kind of, opposition to them. So
those are strong words.
And I find that style of hockey, I mean, there was a time and a place for it. The Broad Street Bullies did a great job of, getting a couple of cups out of the deal, but, we've proven that kind of hockey doesn't work anymore.
Right.
And yet London continues to play that style of
hockey.
Okay,
but that being said,
continues to have some success with it.
How do we get them to play our style of hockey as opposed to try to beat them at their own game?
Well, I think there's a bunch of stuff. I mean, and it's nothing that we haven't already talked about, all season long.
Shots on goal?
Shots on goal. 4-12, that's a problem.
I mean, 12-4 is definitely a problem. That being said, there weren't any shots on goal from either team until about 5 minutes into the first period, and of course that's the one that started
100%.
off the scoreboard.
But they were only three shots deep when they had 2 goals on us, right?
There's a big spread up there right now.
And I think part of this is turnovers.
Yeah.
If you're not going to be first to the puck, why are you lobbing it into the corner and expecting to get on it? If the team's faster than us, then you can't just lob it into the corner and expect to control of the puck.
Is that trying to play catch-up?
You know what? I don't know. That kind of play boggles my mind.
Are we afraid of London?
Well, maybe there's that because, certainly they're pushing us around. And we're making those silly little short shots that, you get over the blue line, and rather than drive the net or try to get there to make a shot, they're passing it to somebody else in the zone that's being covered by 2 or 3 guys.
Well, they're on top of us. You say 2 or 3 guys. I've seen that the whole first period on every one of our guys. I mean, obviously not all the time. There's only, but when it's that puck is in a key spot.
But if London thought that we were going to drive the net every time we brought that puck over the blue line, then they would be trying to cover the guy with the puck,
right,
leaving us people to pass to. But right now, they know that the moment we get over the blue line, we're going to be looking to pass. That's keeping them out with the pass receivers.
Well, and that's why
potential
we're having a
pass
hard time
receivers.
getting shots on
I
goal.
I think that's it.
We've got to get through there. We've got to. Well, I think we've got to show up. I'm not sure that we really showed up all as well. I mean, the desire is there. I think obviously nobody likes to lose. Felak's been in there a lot trying to do his job. I think as one that stood out for me in that first period.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about shots on goal. Let's move to the next item on the list, and that is our defense. We were talking before this game started that, great to see Hoover out there.
It really hasn't been just yet. I'm hoping for better.
Right. Well, I think we talked about that, but I think a lot of people, Sting fans, were really looking towards having him back
I'm
out
more
there.
concerned,
and we haven't seen him in the penalty box.
And I'm more concerned with Ryan Mast. I mean, he's out there right now. He's got a full face mask on, which we know he's broken his jaw. There's something. And he was tentative before that happened.
Yeah.
A little tentative to be a defenseman. And he's still tentative now. And he's still trying to play as a forward almost,
Yeah.
Like more often than not, he's deep with the puck trying to make a shot, but then he gets caught back there when the turnover happens. London comes back into the other end. Where's our defense?
Right. Well,
trailing behind.
I got to say, even a couple of times there, it looked like
a problem.
Scherzika was facing a shootout.
Well,
it was almost
absolutely that odd man rush thing,
right?
London, how often have they gone effectively 2-on-1?
Yeah.
Where, I got a chance to take a shot. Oh, no, he's got me. I'm going to pass it to that guy.
Yeah.
And he's going to pop it in an open net. I don't think this is Scherzika's issue.
No, not at all. That's not what I meant by that. What I'm saying is, there was one. It came from the far side towards him, and it was almost like the guy had the puck and he had time, and it was boom. Now it went right at Scherzika's stick, but I was looking around.
Well, and that's the thing.
I thought, boy, that just felt like a shootout right now. Fortunately, Scherzika was there with his superpowers, but. And listen, I'm the last guy that can beat up on about any team. Certainly not beating up this thing. But here we are against, this is London. And notably, we've been able to beat them in the past.
We have.
We've played well against stronger teams, but tonight it just seems like, I don't know if we're even in the arena just right at the moment, it feels like.
Well, and London's the kind of team where if you let them in, they're going to score.
Well, there's
That's
no room
just
for
what it
error.
is.
There's no room for error against a team like this.
Absolutely right. There is no margin
and
for
notably, again, they are the better team. If you look at the stats, they should be giving us a harder time as they have been. However, now we go back into the locker room. I think we're talking defense. It's got to be a huge conversation going on in there right now. I do think part of the weakness maybe, Jay, comes from there are some new key players that have recently come to this team. And then we hit a holiday, maybe that lack of time to be able to learn to get along or gel, as our friend Danny would like to say. We got to gel out there. I don't know. We can sit here and discuss reasoning for it.
There's all kinds of different things
but the
that got to
fact
come
is,
together.
you're here tonight to play a game.
Yeah.
You've got to have that figured out. So I'm sure the conversation has got to be shots on goal, definitely.
Yep.
Is it that we're not taking them because they're not available to us, or is it we're just not taking them?
I think we're just not taking them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You lob 10 more shots on. They're going to let one in.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
That's the math of the whole thing, right? And I think the bottom line for me is I think London is a solvable team. They are a beatable team.
Yeah.
There is a solution in there because, frankly, London's style of play is infinitely predictable.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe infinitely is a little strong of a word.
I would
but
say,
it is predictable.
well, you're going back to their style of hockey again,
yes,
right?
absolutely.
I would say that it's known what their style of hockey is.
Absolutely.
But
there's got to be a solution.
But here's the thing:
somewhere.
you can recognize Goliath coming your way. That doesn't necessarily mean you throw rocks at his ankles.
No.
You know what I mean? Like you can't go down there and bite on his ankles and expect him to not kick you with the other foot.
No.
So
you got to know where the chinks in the armor are.
You can know the style all you want, but the Achilles heel is the part that you've got to find.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm just not sure that the Sarnia Sting are feeling confident enough to push their way through these guys. And London's a big team too.
You're right, but that's an our issue. If we're
100%.
lacking the confidence to go at a team like this, then that's our problem.
All right.
We got to boost that up. We got to take it to them. We got to
make them play our game, right?
100%.
So
100%.
And Sarnia Sting, we believe in you. We really do. We're the guys. We're the peanut gallery. But we're observing these things, and I think I'm quite confident that in that locker room, they know what just happened out there.
Yep, they do.
And I think they're like, why can't we get a little organized? The structure, that's another thing that we always come across and want to talk about is structure. I think that was a bit lacking out there. And there's got to be a little more leadership happening out there, I think, as far as
you know what? For me, it's passing, it's structure, and it's let's bring up the pace a little bit.
The pace for sure.
Let's make London chase us.
Fair enough.
Rather than the other way.
Fill
around.
those holes in the defense as well.
Yeah.
Okay, on a positive note for sure, I want to give a mention to Jennifer Love, who is the head athletic therapist for the Sarnia Sting, now celebrating 100 games with the Sarnia Sting. So congratulations to her, and I know she's really appreciated that. I mean, we talk about the players a lot, and we talk about the coaches and everything, but there's a whole other team going on out there as well.
Well, here's an interesting thing, too. Did you notice who's behind the bench for the Sting tonight?
In reference to?
Coaching staff?
I didn't look, honestly.
Dylan Sika's not there, and Jamie Frazier's behind the net.
Well, Dylan's usually upstairs.
Okay, but we got Jamie Fraser behind our bench, from what I understand.
Oh, I didn't even look.
I am very interested in how that happened, because don't get me wrong, one of the best two-man on the ice teams that I've ever experienced as a Sting fan was Fraser and Hales.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Jamie Fraser and Mike Haley. Loved those guys. They're both up behind the bench tonight, which is unusual. So I'm just wondering what's up with that. I'm happy about it, let me tell you.
I didn't know. I seldom look down that way.
Yeah.
I will do my investigating. See
there you go. You get
the next period.
Get the dirt, baby.
Who knows what's going to happen at postgame?
Woo!
Anyway, all right. Well, we're down by 3-0. I think we just got to start this game all over and come out and bring that speed up like Jay Peckham talked about, and we'll see what happens with the Sarnia Sting. We'll be back here again after the second period, hopefully with a little more happy excitement from our friend Jay Peckham. But right now, 3-0 in favor of the London Knights. I'm David Burrows, live from the concourse of the Sarnia Sting, and my friend Jay Peckham.
Go Sting, go!